Hi, here I am with a completely different box opening. It's actually a mystery yarn box, which I found from a page on Etsy called Rosie's Moments. I've been looking for one that's taken my fancy for a while, but this one really did because of its theme. Now, you'll guess the theme as soon as I've opened it. So, I had already opened this bit because I thought it might have been wrapped inside, it wasn't, so I've already had a little sneak peek. Now, the theme, as you can see, we've got there, the Tailor of Gloucester mystery box. A little bit about it, a little bit about the story, a little bit about the content. The yarn in it is called The Silk and the Mice. It's 100 grams, 65% merino, 20% bamboo, 15% silk. That sounds gorgeous. And there's lots of other little details on that piece of paper that's sort of telling you what it's about. So that's a starting point. So I think you've already guessed the Beatrix Potter theme. Now, what the lady does on this site is each month she does a different theme. This is the first one for this year. Now, her next one is Jemima Puddle Duck. And looking at this, I'm pretty excited that I'm likely to be getting it. So here we go. And already, that's it. I need the next one. I need the next one so much. We've got a little suitcase here. I love these little boxes. I'm a so-and-so for having them on my side. I've got on my others, I've got like lace and ribbons and things like that. Or I do put doll things in, whether it be clothes or shoes. And I just stack them up on my shelf and they do look quite nice. So, just for the little box alone, I'm really pleased. But let's see what's actually inside. So open we go. And here we see, the first thing we see is our yarn, and just look at that. As much as I absolutely hate rolling yarn into balls, I do love it when they come in the skeins like this. It's sort of real old-fashioned vintage feel to it. But I always end up getting them tangled, something terrible, so I have to be really good and patient when I'm rolling them up into a ball. It is a 4-ply yarn, or a sock yarn, whatever you want to call it. On her site, she says it will be sort of 4-ply or a fingering weight. So I'm just getting her page up at the moment. Let's have a look. So as I said, next month it is Jemima Puddle Duck. And again, the actual items in it are made by the crafters. So, you know, if you order the one now, it'll be mid-March before you get it. I actually got this sooner than I thought. I didn't expect this today, so it was a nice surprise. So I'm going to put the yarn to one side and see what other gifts we've got in here. I've got a little package here from someone called Stitching Pretties. So we'll have to have a look on her site later and see what that's about. There's a little card, obviously, to tell you about her. She's got a Facebook page, so I'll have to have a nosy at that. And the little gift from them is a little magnet. So it's a little badge, but it's a magnet badge rather than a pin badge. So I suppose you could put it on various things, soft furnishings, whatever you took your fancy. And again, it's our little mouse sat on his cotton reel. Love that image. Right, we also have another badge. This is a little pin badge. It's quite a little one, so I think that'd be quite cute for my dolls. So I think maybe my smart dolls, my big ones, might pinch that off me. So that's quite nice. We have a little postcard. Again, featuring our mouse, looking very vintage and cute on that one, so I do like that. And we've also got a little, I suppose you can just use it, well, if you didn't want to use it as a gift card, I suppose you could actually use the button. Stitched with love, it says. Now, again, you might be a crocheter, you might be a knitter, but at some point you are stitching, so that fits everybody really, but it also matches the theme of our little mouse sat on his cotton bobbin. So I like that, that's cute. So pop that to one side. We have another little gift in here. Sewing Susan, a very vintage looking, the needles and a threader. So again, I'm a nightmare for losing needles. I'm amazed people haven't been punctured in my house, because if you sit down you have to be very careful. So needles are always a necessity, all the different sizes. I don't think you can go far wrong with a packet of needles no matter what. You will use them at some point, so that's good. Ooh, what have I got? I did see it before because I could just see it through. Oh, and look, I'm not going to take it out of the packet. I was going to then, but now I won't. It is a Tailor of Gloucester 50p piece. Look at that. That is just it's just perfect. Sort of with everything else, it just works, doesn't it? So I'll pop that to one side. I'll leave it in the packet so I'm not putting dirty fingers. Now I know this is an actual pattern because I know that that's what she did. She's lovely to talk to. So if you've got any queries on her site, if you have a look, please send her a message. Because I'm a crocheter, not a knitter, I did send her a message because I was a bit concerned everything had been knitting based, even though I wanted the other stuff. But everything I can use. This is the only thing I can't use, but it doesn't matter. I can knit, I just choose not to knit. I am 100% crochet, even though every now and again I see a knitting pattern that does take my fancy. But this is okay, because my mum knits, and so does one of my friends, and one of my friends loves making socks. And I think I might have to pass this on, and hopefully I'll get a pair of socks for Christmas. But they're not having this yarn, because this is for dollies and little bits and bobs. So I'm going to get loads out of that for a 100-gram ball. So for me, that is very much worth it, because it isn't cheap sock wool. You will pay a premium for decent quality sock wool. So that's going to be useful, not for me personally, but it will be passed on, and I hopefully will get something out of it. So there's my little 50p. I've got my sewing needles. I've got my lovely little card, which you could send to a friend or as a little message notelet. We have a little postcard. Again, I think that just looks cute. It looks quite nice framed, actually. In fact, she's going to work on that theme. I might do that, collect them all and get them themed up. And obviously we have our little badge from Stitching Pretties, of which I will look on her site later to see what she's got going. And my little pin badge, which is going to be perfect size for my dollies. So that is everything I've got in there. I mean, the box alone is worth it. I do think you've got a lot of value for money there. Now, the box itself did cost me £20 plus postage. Because I'm in the UK, and also Rosie's Moments is based in the UK, my postage was only £3.50, which I know is an accurate price. So there's no sort of overcharging or anything there. So I'm pleased with that as well. Obviously, she does have other shipping. Well, I'm presuming, I'm trying to have a little look. If you're not sure and you can't find it, again, just message her. I'm sure she'll give you all the information if she ships out to other areas. She must do. I think, yeah, you can select a country, so yes, she does. Now, as I said, next month is Jemima Puddle Duck. I'm so sold on getting the next one, because I'm really impressed with that. I know the price of good quality wool, and I know this is good quality, and it's certainly worth it. I mean, on her site generally, she does have various items. She sells some gorgeous hand-dyed yarns, which are definitely worth a look at. She's got quite a lot of products, actually. She does do offers as well, and gift boxes, which is similar to this sort of thing. So I would recommend having a look on her site. She's been going for some time, and she's got 5-star ratings by well over 2,000 people, well over 9,000 sales, and loads of favourites. So she's a very popular lady, and if this is the quality she works on, I would definitely recommend her. So I'm going to close my little box up now. Hopefully you're going to have a look on her site. If I get the next one, which I'm 100% sure I'm going to, I better get in there quickly though before there isn't any left, especially now I've told you guys about it, because I really do want the next one. So I'm a sucker for anything Beatrix Potter. So if you like what I've done today, please like, share, subscribe, comment, everything that's required, or hopefully it will help me as well if you do give me some comments and some ideas, and hope to see you soon. Bye.